Virg. Virg in the house. This is going to be your reading for the month of August. I've already kind of channeled you, and we're going to help you out here. My name's Andrew, by the way. Andrew Mora. You can call me Juice for the Duke, or I'm still working on another really cool name, like maybe Divinely Drew. I don't know. People shout out some things, so I can have my cool kick-ass pip nickname, so it can be on a bunch of t-shirts and whatnot. Anyways, okay, let's get into it. For the month of August, what can Virgo expect? Oh, by the way, take what resonates and throw away the rest. Might not resonate for everybody. You could try checking your moon, sun, rising, Venus, and Jupiter, or whatever they say. I'm not really sure what the Venus and Jupiter, I have to look at my chart to do that. I'm new, by the way, so thank you for bearing with me. What can Virgo expect? Okay. Well, the Wheel of Fortune is turning. It's upside down, so there's still some time. What else is in the past that's already happened? What is the climate? Oh. Okay, so there was a Four Wands. Might have been a marriage, or you could have moved in together. For some reason, it looks like two older lesbians that Grace and Frankie did or something. Alrighty, I'm joking, by the way. Nine of Wands. Let's see here. And Seven of Swords upside down. Seven of Swords is deception, but it's upside down. Let's get that. Let me resort to the book. I know I'm supposed to know this by heart, but 78 times 2 is... I'm not good with math, but that's a lot of stuff to remember. Okay, let's see. Seven of Swords reversed, allowing fear to hold you back, not seizing opportunities, timid behavior. And then you have the Nine of Wands. So we're all gonna learn today, folks, because I am off my game. Sometimes I know these cards right away, and I do get an intuitive feel for today, and especially for you, but I just wanna make sure that I double check these things, because I want to make sure I'm giving you the right information as opposed to some bullshit that I just came up with in my head because I wanted to look cool, or I didn't want to take the time to read it. Alrighty, the Nine of Wands turns up in a reading if it is a notice to be on... When the Nine of Wands turns up in a reading, it is a notice to be on guard against trouble, mischief, gossip, and baneful magics. So people looking to do maybe black magic or dark magic. Now is the time to be alert to trouble and be vigilant with protecting yourself and your professional or magical reputation. Oh, by the way, I just got the Witch's Tarot. I wasn't gonna do it because I have like a million tarot decks, but I love this one. She gives you so much insight if you really want to sink your heels into the world of tarot and astrology and everything like that, and witchery. Wicca. Don't crucify me. All right, so now is the time to be alert. You may need to defend yourself, so be alert and stay on guard. Even though I'm reading this, I usually don't, but I think there's a reason why I happen to be reading this, and if you happen to be watching, it is a message coming through. Magical protection work may be required. You may not feel like you have the fortitude for any more dramas, but stand firm and strong. Defend your turf and your reputation. Whew. That's giving me anxiety. I'm getting anxiety right now from this reading. I'm gonna need another drink of this Bud Ice. Damn, Mercury retrograde or whatever retrograde. There's always another one. I don't really know. Skillfully and vigorously protect yourself. The suit of wands is all about creativity and ambition. You can do this. You can do it. Draw some boundaries and call upon your inner resources and stand strong. This is going to take stamina, courage, protection. Be alert to trouble. Protect yourself and reputation. Magical protection work. So I read that twice. Magical protection work. And it's funny because the Seven of Swords. So somebody around you, maybe they're, okay, this is how it came out, like this. Wait, like this. Wait. Oh, it's like this. This guy, you're guarding your reputation. It's like this. You're guarding your reputation, your marriage, your job, your livelihood, your partnership, your friendship, your sanity, whatever. And what you're not seeing is this guy over here, if you're not looking hard enough, he's stealing it right behind your back because you're focused over here. You're in Wands land. You need to start thinking like this is the time to be paranoid. Like, I would never tell anybody to be paranoid, but my best advice so far would be to safe-proof yourself. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't have an alarm system at your house, get an alarm system. If there's anything being left up to chance, if there's certain contracts, make sure you read them. You know what I mean? Before you get married or something, or before you join a venture with a business or something like that. Can you give us any advice? Let's get some solutions here. No more scary stuff. Got the Two of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Looks like you're definitely dealing with Leo, a Gemini, could be a Leo, a Gemini, a Taurus, or a Libra. And the Wheel of Fortune is turning. So yeah, it's either definitely a Libra, Leo, or a Taurus. And there's definitely a union, a marriage, two businesses forming together, or two families blending, and it's gonna be a nightmare. So don't do anything new. Don't take too many chances. Keep it safe. Stay. I'm getting that waterfall song in my head. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Blah, 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 like the giants. Yeah, you didn't need to see all that, but okay. Let's get your final outcome. Come on. For Virgo, what's their final outcome? Whoa, that came out like a... Oh. Bleep. Oof. And that fell face down like that. So you got the Page of Swords. You got everybody coming at you. I definitely think this is a Gemini. I think you might have Leo in your chart, because for some reason I'm thinking it might be a union between a Leo and a Libra. And a Gemini is coming in too. I'm sorry, a Leo and a Virgo, and a Gemini is, or an Aquarius, is coming in to rain on the parade, because you got the Page of Swords. That's the shit-talking card. That's the spy. That's the hacker. So there's a lot of gossip, a lot of crap, which usually, you know, you don't gotta worry about that stuff because, you know, you're not in 6th grade. But I think this might affect your career or your marriage or your family life or just any sort of reputation if you're a public figure or something like that. So let's get one more card. How can we get out of this mess? Come on, universe, tell me. Oh, yes. Ask and you shall receive. Two of Swords. I'm gonna need to read that one because I know for me, the Two of Swords, we just had a crescent moon, like a Cheshire cat moon. This really tells a story. It gives me so much anxiety though, because it's like, it tells such a, it's like dangerous, but it's got love. It's like a Danielle Steele novel. I mean, not wanting to alarm anybody because it doesn't have to be this dramatic, but everything in my life is dramatic. I'm a Leo. Let's read what it says for Two of Swords. That might give us some insight. When this card turns up in a reading, it is a warning that you have blocked off your heart. God, everything is so alarming. I'm sorry, Virgo. I promise I'm not against you or trying to spook you. You have blocked off your heart and emotions and are holding in your feelings. You literally are refusing to see what is right in front of you. Your heart says one thing while your logic says another. The water in this card represents the emotions and represents the repressions of them. So the water in this is the repressed emotions, and that can only bundle up for so long, especially because you've been at it for a while. 4 to 9 weeks. You have 4 to 9 weeks to really figure this out. That's what I'm getting from this. How much? That's 1 month to 1 to 5 months before the Wheel of Fortune is like, and locks back on. You know, that's how I always think of it, like a clock that hasn't worked, and it's like. I'm weird. Sorry. The heart and mind are not in agreement. Putting up unhealthy boundaries, holding in your true feelings, working for balance of heart and mind, considering your options. Take a careful look at both sides of the situation. Consider your options, boundaries, and boundaries are a positive thing. Well, at least some people think. Do not shut yourself out from others. Be like the water and the swords in this card. Stay calm and reflect like the water while you work through this, and be balanced like the swords as you work for equilibrium and understanding. You're fighting for a marriage. Maybe you guys have already started the divorce proceedings, or started the breakup, or separated. But there's a lot of outside chatter, and there's a lot of dangerous things that are coming from this. It's giving me so much anxiety that when you don't know what to do, of course, the simple answer is meditate, but just sit there with your Two of Swords like that when you feel like you're about to like tumble over, like you're about to implode, do your Two of Swords, and you don't know what to do, just sit there and breathe. Maybe get in child's pose or something. That's what I do sometimes. Or you can be a quitter and push an easy button and do a butt ice. Wow. Don't make any huge decisions. Don't sign any contracts. Stay level-headed. Try not to make any new friends. Listen to the people who've always been there. And listen to your heart and your intuition. Because this is like a test for you. Well, now that I've sufficiently freaked you out, I'm sure, Virgo, I know you'll know what to do. And look at that at the bottom of the deck. It's the Hermit card. See, I overanalyze things, and I don't know about, I know Virgo does too, so let me read what the Hermit card upside down. Like, it'd be worth it. Whoever's still watching me, if you're not over my manic ass, you know what I mean? You'll get something from this, okay? Feeling isolated or unable to cope with problems on your own, loneliness, time to seek out a new circle or coven. Astrological. I said astrological. Sorry guys, I'm already going on almost 20 minutes. I meant to keep these all 10 minutes, but I just had to, I can't stop. Like I keep on wanting to go farther into this because I really feel like I'm reading for somebody. Astrological Association Virgo, Deity Associations Hermes, Hermes the Traveler, or Hermes. Is it Hermes or Hermes? I don't know. Maybe when you're feeling really stressed out, you can just be a dum-dum like me, and then ignorance is bliss. Maybe sometimes that could help you with your temperance, you know. Reflection, meditation, intuition, taking time off from the coven. Solitary work, spending some time alone out in nature, gaining enlightenment. Okay, so this is so clear. To me, this seems like a separated couple where, since you've been Nine of Wandsing it, and there's all these predators and everything, and it doesn't see like a favorable outcome just by the forecast. Yes, rely on yourself and rely on that, and know that you can always come back to yourself. However, I'm sorry, this stopped playing. Crap. You would. I'm so sorry. Just trying to put any sort of music on because it's just way quiet without that. It says it coven a lot, so I think you might be into astrology and what the hell? I am so sorry, this is so unprofessional, but I just like my meditation music. Hopefully I've won you over just a little bit, so you know you could spare me just 1 minute, you know, feed the cats. So sorry. Okay, happy is the password. Okay, did it. Okay, cool. All right, so sorry. God, I wish I knew you. If you're watching this, I wish I knew you, because this is, I want to help whoever this is, because you have been through the fucking ringer, and you're fighting this battle. It seems alone, and it could be with an estranged ex or somebody that's separated. But actually, I would call that person in as, you know, put your tail between your legs, and, you know, from the water and everything and your emotions, let that open and realize, oh my God, excuse me. Let your conscious be your guide. No, let your intuition be your guide. And yeah, adult and be strong for yourself. But sometimes you will know, not sometimes, in the near future, you're gonna need somebody to lean on. It reminds me of that Whoopi Goldberg movie with Mary Louise Parker and Drew Barrymore. Oh no, that was the I give my life to be with you. See, a lot of ruminating. Gosh. See, if I had a Patreon or something that took money or whatever, I mean, I do it for free anyways, but I'd be like, okay, now for the rest of this, you can follow me on Patreon. I don't have that yet, but hopefully we can look back on this 5 years from now and laugh at like my eyebrows or this fake cocktail ring or the fact that I'm so jittery because I don't know how to take this energy that I'm getting from Virgo. I have jibber jabbered enough. I'm gonna let you go. Any questions, comments, I've had to contact me. andrewsfer@gmail.com is my email, or andrewsfer on Instagram. Also, you can look me up on Facebook at Andrew Mora, or comment down below. Good luck, Virgo. Put your tail between your legs and really reach out to that person, your person, even if you are separated, or this is how it all started, because it got so far away from you too. I mean, come on now. It got so far away from you two that it created a life of its own, this hysteria, and maybe the person's been the one to blame, but there's all these, I mean, come on, signs that it's not them. It's, I mean, unless that person is an air sign. Whoever the air sign is, you can reverse the energies, you know how it goes, but I'm just getting I'm seeing some bad Gemini action going here. And I'm calling you out. Fucking Gemini. Anyways, good luck, Virgo. Love and light.